Here with Minnesota State men's basketball coach Matt Margenthaler. Matt, last season was another great one for the Mavericks. Finished 28-5 on the season, advanced to the finals of the NCAA Central Region Tournament. Could you talk a little bit about last season and what you've done this offseason?
Well, last season we had a great season. It was, I think, we left some things on the table. Going 28-5 and winning as many games as any Maverick basketball team's ever won, you have to be pretty happy about that. And I think we were, but we also, again, we left something on the table there where our guys have really gone through the summer, worked extremely hard, and got themselves prepared for another great Maverick basketball season. The thing is that you never know what tomorrow's going to bring. So we don't want to live in history. We want to make sure that we have an opportunity to really, for these seniors, to leave a great legacy this year.
You have several key returners coming back to the team this year, including 4 starters. Could you talk about those guys?
I'm very fortunate to have 4 stars coming back after last year's season, starting with Awesome Mariah at the center's position, who had a great summer this past summer playing with Team Egypt and making it to the African National Championships. And then with our point guard, Zach Monahan, a young man that played very, very good for us last year, has come back stronger, more confident. Awesome and Zach are 2 guys I think that probably I would compare them and put them in the categories as the best point guard and center in the nation. And then you put alongside them with Gage Wooten, a junior college transfer who started every single game for us last year, was very, very instrumental in our success last year. And I think those junior college guys are better their second year. So looking for big things out of Gage Wooten this coming year. And then we got our center, our guy who's been on our program for 5 years now, Connor O'Brien, who started as a center, I should say, and then came back. Now he's been playing our forward position the last couple of years. Just the ultimate team player, a guy that is the nicest young man I've probably ever coached, and a guy that's probably one of the most fierce competitors on the floor. And so with his leadership and just the style that he plays, I'm very, very confident going into the season.
Have a few new additions to the team this year. Could you talk about some of those guys?
Yeah, we have one guy I think is going to see a major impact early for our program is Tanner Adler, a guy that can really score it for us. He about 6'5", 6'6", wing, very athletic, offensively very, very gifted. I think that we're going to see a little bit of difference between him and Jarvis for the fact that Tanner can shoot the ball very, very well, will keep the floor spread, keep you honest out there. You have to guard him or he can really fill it up pretty quickly. I think he's going to see some big minutes for us early in the season, and hopefully will be very consistent at that for us. A couple other guys we've got into our program this year are guys that we're going to have the red shirt. Brady Wooler came in from Moorhead. Mike MG came in from Northern State. We'll redshirt him. TJ Lake is a freshman from Dubuque. We'll probably end up redshirting him also. So we'll have 12 guys out of a 16-man roster that will be eligible on our basketball team this year. But we got some great guys that got quality minutes last year that I'm looking into that need to step into some different roles for us. Lucas Brown has had a great preseason so far for us. Worked extremely hard this summer on his fundamentals, which he needed to do. Jamie Moten gave us great minutes last year. I'm looking for great things out of him this year. He needs to really extend his role that he had last year and continue getting better and better. And he was one of our most consistent shooters last year. So we're looking forward to great things out of him. Zach Romashko is a guy sometimes gets overlooked, but I tell you what, the young man has changed his body. He's worked extremely hard again, and really is a guy who's a freshman of the year 2 years ago, so we know he's got great talent, and his confidence levels continue to grow and grow. I think that's going to be something very, very important for us. Along with even those guys, Grant Pope is a guy that's shown some very good promise for us. So I like our depth. I think it's going to be very important going into the season.
You guys opened the season in Anaheim at the CAA Tip-Off Classic. Could you talk about the team's opening road trip?
Yeah, this is going to be a great opening trip for us. I mean, I always like taking our team somewhere outside of Minnesota, so we travel for the weekend. Anaheim asked us to go out there and play in the Disney Tip-Off Classic, which is a great honor. I mean, we're going to go out there and play 3 great basketball teams. We'll know where we're at pretty quickly in the season. In about 3 weeks, Nick, we'll be playing, and so that comes up pretty quickly for us. We open up on a Friday night with Alaska Fairbanks, a team that we're very excited about playing. They have 3 starters back, and then we play Lindenwood University, a team out of St. Louis, who's coached by Brad Soderberg. He's at the University of Wisconsin. Just a great program. Won 19 games last year and has 4 starters back. And so and then we play Texas A&M International. Those 3 teams are really going to give us a great gauge to where we're at early in the season.
The NSIC, I mean, it's seen a lot of, a couple of teams have seen quite a few players come and go this year. How do you think the NSIC will stack up this year?
Yeah, every year our league from top to bottom, I think one of the best in the nation, and really playing in the Southern Division. We get to go against Winona State twice. We go against Augustana twice. We got Southwest twice, and so you look at it. Our schedule is very, very tough from top to bottom in our league, and having to make some of these road trips in the Northern Division are tough, and are tough on our student athletes. So anytime you have a 22 game conference schedule, it's a marathon, man. It's not a sprint, and we'll play 5 games in a conference before Christmas, and so we get going early. I look every season. You look at that conference, and you wonder how in the world you can get through it, because it is a grind. And I think with the top coaches we have in our league, it's fun, it's exciting, and it's always a challenge to play in the Northern Sun.
Thank you very much, Matt.
Thanks, Nick.